Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nesha, and we're gonna play KSP 1.3.1. I really have to concentrate to say that, so I will say in the future I will just refer it as 1.41. Hopefully that will not confuse people. So, what we're gonna do in this episode today, we have a mystery act. And we're gonna drive our XLH rover over the moon's surface to reach it and find out what it is. Spoiler alert, it's me that has placed it there. It's not a part of the game, so don't get confused about that. So first of all, I have a very simple contract that I remember for one time. I actually remembered to pick up a contract here. So all we have to do is transmit some data, scientific data from the surface of the moon, and which we will receive 55,000 pounds. So that was an easy one because we're already here, so that's really good. Let's turn on our lights here so we can see where we are driving. Let's deactivate the brakes. Let's deactivate the steering on the here because it's easier to drive this rover. It's really good to have back wheel steering while you are curbing, but I have found out it's not that easy to handle. Let's activate SAS. We don't have any reaction wheels, but as soon as I am about to flip over, I can just activate my monopropellant thruster there, and that will stabilize our rover here. So we're gonna discuss what we're gonna do this in the future episodes here. I don't know why I have so hard fun. I think I have been out of training of doing KSP videos and other videos on my channels for 3 weeks. I had some hardware failures. My power supply unit on my computer broke, and it took me a week to diagnose what really was breaking because I don't want to buy a lot of expensive parts. So it took me a while before I figured out what was broken, so I replaced that, so that really my computer was working again, and I was happy, and my weekly upload schedule promised content, but there was no content because then I got a new graphics card. I upgraded my NVIDIA GTX 960 to 970 for a very small amount of money, so that distracted me to play around with new graphics settings in games. So yeah, I haven't made any content, and yes, hopefully that doesn't bother you. I don't think so. I don't release a lot of KSP content, but I try to release at least something every week. So what we're gonna do today, as I said in the beginning, I believe, we're gonna break the pattern here, and what we have been doing for a while now, and in many episodes for months, has been interplanetary exploration and otherwise. And I'm a little bit tired of that for the moment because, yeah, it's a lot of time spent navigating in the empty space. So I wanted to do something more personal and fun that can be interesting, and everyone that has watched this series know that I'm a big fan of landings in this game. So we're gonna make this extra interesting by actually starting to rescue kerbals on the surface of moons. So what that requires is... Oh man, that was really close. I messed that up. Okay, so what that requires is skills like we learn from docking experience. When you dock two ships in the space, you have to match up it. But we have to match up things on surfaces which is not flat and is not like empty like space. So that's really interesting. I'm really have fun with that. Behind the scenes, I've actually worked on some interesting rescue landers for kerbals, and I thought one of the hardest things we will do is to land close to a stranded kerbal. So I've designed landers with wheels on them, so they are kind of like a lander rover. So they are combined with those, so that means when you are, for example, in this, we have our 3 objects over here. We we can drive over there without sending away a rover and they have to drive back, or anyway, we can take our ship over there. So it's kind of like a Land Rover. I think that will work out really well. So the first episode, we will start testing some of the designs I've tried out a bit. We will try and see, after all, the most critical part in this rescue is to have a successful landing. So I have to check how the ships behave in landing on the moon. So we'll check out 3 different designs, and it's actually, the designs are rated from small to bigger rescue vehicles. There is always a benefit to have small rescue ships and so on. So it takes smaller launchers to rescue people. Wait. Okay. Yeah, so we will try those out. Just trying. I will cheat them because I'm so tired of launching ship out to orbit in Kerbal. I've done that so many times. I think I've easily done it 200 times. Talking about someone has done things a lot of whiles. One of my viewers, his name is Drelo. He's from Germany. He actually has a KSP channel too with the German content. And what is cool about Drelo's channel is Drelo himself, because he has actually 2,000 hours of experience in this game, and he's talking about doing some English content. I really hope you will do that. It would be really nice to see one of the more experienced. I looked up and I have 250 hours logged on Kerbal Space Center. So yeah, Space Program is the correct name. So yeah, check it. I will leave it in the comments so you can easily find it. He's a really generous guy. He's helped me out and wrote to me very long explanation how things works in this game and helped me out. So yeah, we are soon arriving here at our mystery object here. So I'm trying. The key is here. If I go above 20 meters per second, I get critical failures when I crash, so that's why I'm going so slow, so we can just do things there. So yeah, definitely check out Drelo. He's a generous guy, he's generous with his time. I have said this before on my channels, in other series, maybe in this one, but one of the things I like the most when people are watching my KSP videos, I'm so happy when people take their time from their busy lives and check out my videos, because that is one of the best things that can happen for a YouTuber, because I know your time is valuable and I really respect that. So we are closing into the mystery object here. Oh, it looks like it's shining. So this will explain itself. You remember, after some experimentation, when I was... Let's just concentrate on the driving here. I want to crash into it a little bit. You shouldn't supposed to do those things, but this is just 6 meters per second. Okay, so what I was talking about, I killed Jeb in prior episodes here after I was cutting the wrong parachutes, after trying and playing around with different... yeah, I was curious about how things worked. So yeah, that's one of the things I want to say in this series too. Okay, so this is the mystery object. So we have our new pilot after I killed Jebediah. Oh, I lost my train of thought, because I'm so happy because we have a new pilot again. So yes, I have landing him here, so we can drive over to him. And he will be one of our new pilots, so Valentina can maybe get some vacation. I remember a couple of episodes, she spent like 2 years in space. So yeah, she has some vacation days, so we need a new pilot. So this will be our first Kerbal to actually... Because I thought it was more fun this way to have a Kerbal and save him from the surface from the moon. So we got a new pilot. So we will land over here. We have I choose him because his name was Shepherd. I thought that was a very interesting name. So we're gonna rescue him from the moon surface, and not only that, if we go out in the map mode, we also have a contract of Linus Craft. He's stranded there. We don't know how he got there. The same deal with Shepherds. I don't know Kerbals. They all look alike, so maybe they snatched a pod and went to the moon, and they didn't have the skill to come back to Kerwin. So we better rescue them. So I'm really excited about this part, because this is interesting and it is really fun to land and do precision landings. So let's see if we can get close to these guys here. Hopefully his batteries will not go out, so he hasn't have to spend time with our rover there. Maybe it will become sentient and try to kill him. It already tried to drive into his disco pod there, so yeah. That was just a small video for you, so you know what's going to happen in future videos here. And thank you for your attention, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, thank you for watching.